He's like in his 20s and he's coming up with a song like this. Did he write this? Written and recorded by Jimmy Cliff. And this has been covered by so many other musicians, including Harry Nilsson. John Lennon? John Lennon did a version of this? Joe Cocker, Percy Sledge, Little Milton, Desmond Decker, UB40, Cher, the Brand New Heavies, Eric Burden Animals, right down the line. That's incredible. And I never heard this song. All right, I give up. I'm not reputable. Why are you guys listening to me? Into the music. Into what?
It's showtime, folks.
Hey everyone, and welcome to another episode of Into the Music. My name is Greg, and I am outside in this beautiful weather. And yeah, I'm spreading the word. I'm going to try to take advantage of this really nice weather here in New York. And instead of being holed up in my office downstairs, doing reactions. And as much as I enjoy reactions, I have to say it actually is wearing on me that as the weather is nice outside, and I'm trying to find time to do these, that it's at the expense of being out here. And I love being out here. This is my backyard. And you can imagine on this deck with a nice cup of coffee and relaxing, that is my solace through a very busy life, probably not any busier than your life out there. But that said, yeah, I love being out here. So I'm killing two birds with one stone, even though that sounds really violent. Analogy, metaphor, but yeah, I'm out here while also doing reactions and listening to great music. So I hope there's some great music coming my way. This is coming from Bob on my KoFi site. Bob has he's the enabler for me. You know, he just if I ever think about like not doing this anymore, then I got people like Bob who just like make me sort of go, whoa, wait a minute, you know, he's gonna be angry. He's gonna be pissed, right, Bob? So, you know, so I'm like, I don't want to piss off Bob. I think he seems to be a very nice man. So, and a very nice man who loves a lot of great music. So people right now going, get on with it. All right, I'm going to get into it. Many Rivers to Cross. I think that's the name of the song. And it's by Jimmy Cliff. Now, Jimmy Cliff is really interesting because that guy's been around forever, right? Can we label him as a reggae singer? Probably not, right? I think he's from Jamaica, and I believe he sung reggae. I mean, I think that is kind of his sort of wheelhouse, but he's sung a lot of like mainstream songs. And I don't know if he's written these or not, but like Many Rivers to Cross. Okay, well, that's what I'm doing. The harder I got these songs written down, the harder they come. That song I know. And that one's a long time ago, right? I don't know if he wrote that or not, because he did a cover of I Can See Clearly Now, like in the 90s. And I got to tell you, even though that's a nice cover, he didn't do anything really different with that version to make me go, oh my God, it's better than the original version. And the original version in the early 70s, Johnny Nash, that song is amazing. And Jimmy's version is really good, but you know, I have to defer to the original, Johnny Nash. So this song right here, so The Harder They Come, did he write that one? I don't know. So as I get into Wiki on the other side, I'm gonna find out. And so this song, Many Rivers to Cross, I love the title. It sounds very spiritual and big and important, right? Maybe about challenges in life, who knows, right? So here we go. I'm gonna find out. Jimmy Cliff, Many Rivers to Cross. That's Jools on the piano. Okay.
Many rivers to cross, but I can't see trying to find my way over. Wandering, I've been lost as I traveled along the wide cliffs of Dover. Many rivers to cross, and it's only my will that keeps me alive. I've been licked, washed up for years, and I merely survived because of my pride. And the loneliness wouldn't leave me alone. Such a drag to be on your own. My woman left and she didn't say why. Well, I guess I had to cry. Many rivers I've crossed, but just where to begin? Been playing for time. There've been times I found myself thinking of committing some dreadful crime. Many rivers I've crossed.
What a voice.
It was so hard to find my way over. Wandering, I've been lost as I traveled along the wide cliffs of Dover. But I think I got it now. Love, love, love is my foundation. Wisdom is my capital. Struggle is my minor. Truth is my redeemer. Sorrow is my companion. Love is my foundation. Many rivers I've crossed. It's been so hard to find my way over. Wandering, I've been lost as I traveled along the white cliffs of Dover.
That was great. That was a great performance. Wow. Okay. Let me get some of my thoughts together and some information. And on the other side, I actually neglected to mention, Bob had mentioned that this was a duet with Jools Holland. It was a version on later with Jools Holland. So I actually thought going into this version that it would be Jools singing with him, but it turns out that he's playing piano. He's playing inspired piano. It was great. And Jimmy sounded great too. And again, I don't know the song. Sometimes I say I don't know a song, and then I get into reaction. I'm like, oh my God, I know it. Not this one. But I was right, though, thinking that it was going to be something about challenges in life, right? I mean, many rivers to cross. You know, it's very metaphorical, almost like, you got to cross something, to get to a better place. You have to, sometimes you're at that crossroads. Which path do you go down? That might take you down the straight and narrow, or the one that's kind of crooked and windy. And well, sometimes the winding road actually is not so bad. That's Paul McCartney wrote. But yeah, sometimes it's all about choices in life. And he's singing about his pride, that pride might have gotten in the way from really kind of obtaining that happiness, or obtaining that life more fruitful, more enjoyable, worthwhile. But he's singing, it's only my will that keeps me alive. I've been licked daily to survive because of my pride. He mentions loneliness, My woman left me and didn't say why. But then later on, he's singing, "Truth is my redeemer." Right? So he's got to come clean, right? Um, if he's honest with himself, then that means he's honest with other people. And because you don't live your life, if you want to live a great, wonderful, fulfilling life, you're not going to do it on your own. You have to have people in your life who are going to love you. You need that love. You need that support. And so and in order to get that, you need to be honest. So truth is my redeemer. I think that's had been said before. I don't think he's the only one who's written that, but it's so true. And then he said something else after that I'm trying to write this stuff down, and I'm like, what? But then he said after that, love is my foundation. So there you go. Right? Because then he's gonna, and it doesn't have to be, to me, I see that like it doesn't have to be with the woman, it doesn't have to be with the romantic part. It could be love from your friends, love from your fellow man, your fellow person, love from family. You know, whoever's loving you, that's juice in the battery, isn't it? You need that. So yeah, so let me get into Jimmy. Bob, this is good. I really enjoyed this. Thank you so much for this song. Bob, you got to write down in the comments why you like the song so much. Like, what made you? I mean, I imagine, right, that the songs you give me, like, you like a lot. so tell me about the song and your connection to this. So Jimmy is actually, I had Wiki on this song. Let me actually get into Jimmy overall. James Chambers, 1944. Oh, wow. So he's definitely in the 70s. Is he 80 now? Yeah, he's 2 years shy of being 80. Wow. So James Chambers, known professionally as Jimmy Cliff, a Jamaican ska, that's what Wiki is telling me, rocksteady, reggae, and soul musician, multi-instrumentalist, singer, actor. He is the only living reggae musician to hold the Order of Merit, the highest honor that can be granted by the Jamaican government for achievements in the arts and sciences. Wow. Cliff is best known among mainstream audiences for songs such as Many Rivers to Cross, You Can Get It If You Really Want, How Did They Come, Reggae Night, Hakuna Matata, and his covers of, so he wrote Hakuna Matata? Did he sing that for the movie? The Lion King? It's a song from Disney's 30-second animated feature, The Lion King. The music was written by Elton John, lyrics by Tim Rice. And they chose Jimmy to sing? No, in the film, the song is sung by Timon the Meerkat, voiced by Nathan Lane. Right, Nathan's singing it. But then a second version of the song, produced for the companion album, Rhythm of the Pride Lands, that version was performed by Jimmy Cliff. Okay. He's had a lot of great songs. Cliff was one of 5 performers inducted into Rock and Roll Hall of Fame in 2010. So when it comes to this song right here, Many Rivers to Cross, this is 1969. Wow. So he's like in his 20s, and he's coming up with a song like this. Did he write this? Written and recorded by Jimmy Cliff. And this has been covered by so many other musicians, including Harry Nilsson. John Lennon? John Lennon did a version of this? Joe Cocker, Percy Sledge, Little Milton, Desmond Decker, UB40, Cher, The Brand New Heavies, Eric Burdon and Animals, right down the line. That's incredible. And I never heard this song. All right, I give up. I'm not reputable. Why are you guys listening to me? Into the music. Into what? I don't know this song. Oh my God. Cliff was age 21 when he wrote and recorded this song in 69. So this is a wiki. Jimmy stated that he wrote the song due to the trouble he was having making it as a successful musical artist after originally finding success in his home of Jamaica, beginning at age 14 before moving to the UK. He commented, "When I came to the UK, I was still in my teens. I came full of vigor. I'm going to make it. I'm going to be up there with the Beatles and the Stones." And it wasn't really going like that. I was touring clubs, not breaking through. I was struggling with work, life, my identity. I couldn't find my place. Frustration fueled the song. Regarding the line, "Wandering, I am lost as I travel along the white cliffs of Dover." Cliff stated, "That came from the number of times I crossed the channel to the continent. Most of the time it was France, but sometimes it was Germany. It was a very frustrating time. I came to England with very big hopes, and I saw my hopes fading. And that song came out of that experience." Wow. I mean, this is such a heavy song written by someone so young. Wow. Bob, thank you so much. You guys said that already, right? I can say it again. Um, I didn't get into the lyrics. I gotta do that before I sign off. This song definitely warrants that. Many rivers to cross, but I can't seem to find my way over. Wandering, I am lost as I travel along the white cliffs of Dover. Many rivers to cross, and it's only my will that keeps me alive. I've been licked, washed up for years, and I merely survived because of my pride. This sounds very heavy, right? And if someone thinks he was really struggling as a musician and trying to make it in the business, why would he really contemplate? I mean, if he's some of this, you kind of come up with words that might kind of imply something that really was never going to happen. Like, it's only my will that keeps me alive. Like, what if he didn't have the will? He's going to like kill himself? It's happened. And it might not just be a very direct kind of picking up a gun and just that's it. But through drug use, through alcohol, through addiction, at some point, you could just be basically drinking or shooting yourself to a grave, and then you're gone. But he wasn't giving in. So he wasn't going down that road. Many rivers to cross, and it's only my will that keeps me alive. I've been licked, washed up for years, and I merely survived because of my pride. So that's really interesting because Wiki said that he was 14 when he found fame in Jamaica as a musician. So a young kid, right? And then in his 20s, so he's like, I guess from 14 to let's say 27, 28, he's recording the song. It's like, that's been like almost a lifetime for him. When am I gonna like attain that success that I thought I was going to attain here? Wow. And he's in his 20s. He's still a young man, the world in front of him. And this loneliness. Oh, and right. And I merely survived because of my pride. Oh, barely to survive. See, I was looking at it. See, I was initially looking at that, interpreting that line as that he would actually have a better time of it if his pride wasn't in the way. I still think that. And I merely survived because of my pride. Or is it because he's proud, his pride? No, see, pride can actually be a bad thing. It gets in the way of things. I don't know. That's interesting. And this loneliness won't leave me alone. It's such a drag to be on your own. My woman left me and she didn't say why. Well, I guess I have to try. Many rivers to cross, but just where to begin. I'm playing for time. There are times I find myself thinking of committing some dreadful crime. Wow. Yes, I've gotten many rivers to cross. And that line about the dreadful crime, if he's struggling at that time, he doesn't have money coming in, so he's probably hungry. A young, starving artist. I mean, you have to. Is he struggling to find a roof over his head? aside from actually putting food in his belly. So maybe that crime might be, I just need some money, not out of hate or anger or anything like that. Wow. Yes, I've got many rivers to cross, but I can't seem to find my way over. Wandering, I am lost as I travel along the white cliffs of Dover. So now I have to go back. When did he actually find that fame, like that success? Well, Wiki is telling me that there's a song called Waterfall, and that got him a lot of success. That was in 67. And then Wonderful World, Beautiful People, and Vietnam, two different songs in 1970. Bob Dylan called Vietnam the best protest song he had ever heard. And then during this period, Cliff released a cover of Cat Stevens' Wild World as a single. And in 72, he became an actor. He was an actor. He was Ivanhoe Ivan Martin in the classic reggae film, The Harder They Come. Wow. Okay. So things just really started to me, it looks like everything gradually started coming together for him. And then he had more success in the 80s and the 90s. He recorded with Kool and the Gang, and so on and so forth. He was actually Cliff's previously known song Trapped was done by Bruce Springsteen and the E Street Band. Wow. And was that song included in the We Are the World benefit album? Wow, I'm just kind of skimming here. He's got some biography. Okay. Hey, in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. So definitely had some career. Bob, this is great. Thank you so much for the song request. Folks out there who know Jimmy Cliff, his music. If you know Jimmy Cliff, what the hell? Let me know. Your friends, your family, let me know about that. But tell me about why you love Jimmy Cliff and his music. What do you think about the song? What do you think about the reaction? And what should be that next one from Jimmy Cliff? Let me know. In the meantime, take care. And I hope to see everyone on the next episode of Into the Music.